Howdy, it's Jim Morado, and this is early October 2023. We're in Chillicothe, Ohio, one of my new favorite towns. I really like this place. It has grown on me quickly. Came here for the first time just a few months earlier. In fact, if you watch my YouTube channel, I put up another video just of Chillicothe, and consider this maybe a part two of that video. This is us coming back, and we came the first time to see Tecumseh, and they have been putting on the drama of Tecumseh for the last 50 plus years. And we came back up here because we saw that in October they were going to be doing Frankenstein. So that's why we came up. Town is obviously decorated for October. We stopped by Paper City Coffee again. We had a really nice meal here on our other trip, and we wanted to come back. They do a really good job. We had a nice fiesta wrap, and we also had a Thai wrap, and then we also shared some nice chicken soup. Very, very kind of healthy place. Obviously, they're using good fresh ingredients, and we did not feel overwhelmed after our meals. And we just like this place a lot, like what they're doing. Kind of in an old building, it has a lot of character. And, well, yeah, and they've got some merchandise too, if you want to take home a shirt or a mug. So, yeah, we stopped here very first thing before we got going. And then we went over to, this was a brewery. We didn't go there the first time, but on this trip we stopped at 50 West Brewing Company. And they do a good job too. I'm not a beer person. Actually, I really don't drink, but we have friends that do, and when we travel, we usually try to get a little something for them. And we stopped here and got a 6-pack for my buddy of their beer, and he liked it, so that was good. This is a cute place. It's very clean. The staff was friendly. And I think it's like in an old bank. They've got like an old vault towards the back. Yeah, that's what we got for my buddy. I got him a pack of those. But they've got an old vault in the back that is really cool, and that's where they keep their merchandise. We're in that vault right now. Check that out. How neat is that? I always think it's neat when a business is in an old bank and you can walk into their vault. And they had some cool merchandise, had some cool tie-dyed shirts, and they had some shirts I think as low as like $15, which is a pretty good deal these days. Another shot of the door at that vault. There's where they make their suds up. Just a cool place. We really liked this place. It was very clean, very nice, and like I said, the staff was super friendly and chatty. And even though we're not drinkers, we had a good time here. They did have a fountain machine, and I did get an unsweet tea while we were here, and that was just pleasant. They've got this cool seating area too, which I just thought had some character, and a really cool painting above the place. More Halloween and October decorations on the main street as we journeyed through Chillicothe. And there's Old Capitol Brewing. We stopped here again. We got my buddy beer from here last time. He liked it too. I like their logo with that first Capitol building on it. And some more decorations around town for the season. And this place was really cool. And they had their little cardboard cutout advertising the Frankenstein play that we would go see later this evening. I'll put up a separate video about that. And I absolutely loved the wallpaper in there. And more seating outside. Chillicothe has a great Main Street area, very walkable, lots to do. Was not nearly as crowded on this day as it was when we were here a few months earlier. I've heard Tecumseh, when they're doing Tecumseh, that really brings the crowds into the area. Oh, and there is a toy soldier shop here. I believe it's called the History Store. And they have some cool collectible painted toy soldiers. I love this place. I paint toy soldiers myself. I'm going to put up another video about them because I just love what they're doing. Drove out of that little Main Street area a little bit, and we went to the coffee shop Roast Roast, and it was good too. Chillicothe has an overabundance of wonderful coffee shops, and we would definitely find that out this day as I would down more than 3 cups of coffee, and each one from a different coffee shop. And I'll mention all of them here. And then we also went to 2 Roasting Joes and Lily Cakes. And this place, gosh darn it, another coffee shop with a ton of character and just cute. We actually stopped here right before they were closing, and I bought some beans and I bought a pack of their K-Cups to take home. And there was a very nice young lady there that helped us pick out some coffee. And we like this place too. So we found 3 really nice coffee shops in Chillicothe that we like a lot. Oh, and we stayed at a really nice Hampton Inn that was in town. This wasn't too far from everything we wanted to see and do. And they even had some seasonal stuff there. I love the candy corn vase display. I thought that was pretty cute. And they had a nice courtyard. This was, it's a Hampton Inn. A little more economical of a hotel, but this one got really good reviews, and a lot of people said it was very clean. It was, and for just a basic Hampton Inn, this was a great choice. Very clean, very nice, very unique. They kind of had a barn-style main area. Nice room. There's a look at our room, and we weren't hanging out here much. Hanging out in town most of the day, and then seeing the play. We pretty much slept here and had breakfast. But some really nice seating areas and a really good use of space. And there's looking down. You could up in one of those lofts, you could kind of look down on the lobby. Just again, for an affordable basic hotel, this one was really, really nice. And we'll stay here again. This my wife's a bit particular about hotels. We both are. But she said this was just a really nice one, and she's kind of an expert on hotels. The next morning, we had breakfast here, and of course they had the basic, kind of instant eggs, potatoes, and sausage. But it was good. It was well done. The areas to eat at were clean. And those potatoes were really good. So, just wanted to give them a thumbs up. And here we are at Sugarloaf Mountain Amphitheater, where we would see the Frankenstein performance. They also had a haunted trail that we would enjoy on this particular night. There's Will Call, where you get your tickets. We bought... Oh, yeah, they were showing a movie, too. After the play, they started a movie. Plenty to do here. Really nice way to spend an October evening. And we got here... I think they opened things up around 5:30, and we got there about that time. Play started a little bit after that. I don't know, an hour or two afterwards. The play was a little over an hour long, and here's a couple pictures from the play. These aren't great pictures. They did allow photos, so I took a few with my phone, and they just did a heck of a job. The haunted trail was a lot of fun too. So for your, it was $50 for a VIP ticket. You got quite a bit for your money. And I really like what this theater's doing, and I'm looking forward to going back next year, hopefully to see Tecumseh again, and whatever they do in October, I want to go back and enjoy that, because they do a good job with everything they do. So anyway, that was Chillicothe. That was our second trip to Chillicothe, and we really like it. If you live in Chillicothe, what I miss? I know there's a lot of history there, and there's just a lot going on, but I'm looking forward to my next trip to Chillicothe.